Hi everyone, welcome to the 5th season of the TaraElla Report. Remember, this is the comedy edition, so try not to take anything here too seriously. Today, I will be having a chat with my friend Katie, who is considering which 2020 US presidential candidate should be her favorite. Several 2020 candidates interest me. I think it's time for someone bold to come up with big plans to fix things. I am particularly interested in Elizabeth Warren and maybe to some extent Andrew Yang and Pete Buttigieg. I'm keeping an open mind as to who is better. But Warren's got all the plans going on. You know, she's got a plan for copying some of that Bernie platform, a plan for taking some of that Hillary spirit, and also a plan for something I couldn't really remember. I really like people with plans. That's why I'm leaning towards Warren at the moment. Yeah, I'm a Warren warrior. I'm backing the woman with all the plans. Yeah, but there are good plans and there are not so good plans. Warren's plans are technocratic, which I guess is like the political equivalent of techno music. Both were big in the 90s, but people have long since gotten sick and tired of them. Remember how the rapper Eminem even said that techno was over way back in 2002? I really can't believe that Warren is still into political techno nowadays. On the other hand, if you go onto the Yang website, you'll see that he has lots of plans too. I think it's more than 100 from memory. And those are good 21st century plans, not techno plans. Like who else is going to give people $1,000 every month, guaranteed, no questions asked? People can go to concerts in any genre they like with that UBI. They're certainly not going to be stuck with techno, and more techno. Yeah, techno is so uncool. But the thing is, I know you said you don't like Warren very much, but for some reason, she's very popular among my friends. You know, maybe it's because she's like a kind grandma. Who doesn't like a kind grandma running the show? I guess that's actually why I'm leaning towards Warren at the moment. In fact, since everyone likes a kind grandma, I wonder why you don't like her. Excuse me, but Warren doesn't come across like a kind grandma to many people. Really. If you look at the polls, independents don't like her very much. And who could blame them? She's not exactly the kind of grandma, pun intended. Instead, I think she's more like the bridge-smashing type of grandma. Remember while we campaigned for gay marriage, we did put in a lot of effort to build a bridge with the other side. Now Warren's basically taken a sledgehammer and smashed that bridge to pieces with what she said at that recent debate, ruining all our hard work. You know what I'm thinking about? While Warren's actually a law professor, I think she's also very talented at creating conflict. So I think she should contact the sociology department and try to get a side job teaching conflict theory, if this running for president thing doesn't work out for her. My other concern about Yang is that I've heard people call his UBI neat box, and I've heard that neat means something like gamers. I wonder if the UBI will promote video game culture. I mean, I have nothing against gamers, but that culture revolves around video games, right? I don't know how to play video games at all. I'm just worried that in a world where video games dominate culture, I will look like an outdated person straight from the 19th century. Who told you that nonsense? I think it proves that fake news is still alive and well, unfortunately. Of course, you don't need to be a NEET to qualify for the UBI. You know, the U in UBI stands for universal. The other thing is, you don't need to play video games to be a NEET. That's just a stereotype. In fact, I think that being a NEET may not be so bad after all, especially if there was a UBI. You get all the time to do whatever you like. You get to write that novel you have always wanted to write, or you get to make music 24/7, or something else. Or you could get stuck making YouTube videos all day. Wait a minute. Are full-time YouTubers neats? I think they may be. You realize something new every day. That's all for today. I'll be back next time with another conversation. Subscribe if you want to follow our story. And remember to resist the hive mind and stay individualistic. The world depends on it.